Hi everyone, welcome back. I'll continue geometry. In previous video I had discussed about line segment, point, plane. Let's discuss about closed and open figures. Curvilinear boundary, linear boundary. Then you have closed figures. There are different kinds of closed figures. Perpendicular lines and perpendicular bisector. Observe these diagrams which I am drawing on the board. I have drawn 4 diagrams on the board. Obviously, you know this is a circle, a triangle. It doesn't have name. This figure also does not have name. By looking at these 4 diagrams, we observe that the first diagram is bounded by continuous curved line. Bounded by continuous curved line, and lines are not intersecting. In second diagram also you have continuous line segments. In third one we have continuous line segment but they are not joining. Fourth one you have continuous line but they are not joining. So by looking at the diagram we conclude that first one and second one are closed figures. The figures which are bounded by continuous curved lines or continuous line segments are called closed figures. Third one and fourth one are called open figures because lines are not intersecting here. There is an open space between the lines. So they are called open figures and these two are called closed figures. Now you have interior and exterior of closed figures. By looking at the name itself, we understand interior of a figure means the space which you have inside the figure. Closed figure, the space within the lines, curved lines or line segments is called interior of figure. It has to be inside. Closed figure, the space inside the closed figure is called interior, and the space which we have outside the figure, closed figure, is called exterior of closed figure, outside. Interior means space inside, exterior means space outside. Now look at this third important term, curvilinear boundary. Curvilinear boundary of a closed figure is a line which is bounded by curves. The boundary of a closed figure which is bounded by curved lines is known as curvilinear boundary. Like you have circle. The boundary of this circle is bounded by curved lines. So the boundary is called curvilinear boundary. Second one is called linear boundary. The boundary of a closed figure bounded by straight lines is called linear boundary. A triangle has linear boundary because triangle itself is bounded by straight lines. Curvilinear boundary, boundary which is in curve form. Linear means straight lines. Now let's discuss about closed figures. The first closed figure is triangle. A triangle is a plane closed figure bounded by three line segments. A closed figure bounded by three line segments is called a triangle. A triangle has three straight lines, AB, BC and CA. Three line segments. Similarly, this triangle has three vertices. Remember, two straight lines are meeting at A. This point is called vertex. Second one, and this BC is meeting at B, vertex. AC and BC, they are meeting at C, vertex. A triangle has three vertices and together we call it as vertices. Vertices. Vertices is plural of vertex. Three, together it is vertices. Individually we call it as vertex. A triangle has three interior angles. Triangles. A figure which has three angles is known as triangle. Tri means three. A figure consisting three angles is called triangle. That is another definition of triangle. Second closed figure is rectangle. A rectangle is a closed figure bounded by four straight lines. A closed figure bounded by four straight lines is called a rectangle. Rectangle has opposite sides equal. ABCD is a rectangle in which AB is equal to CD, AD is equal to BC. And the sides are inclined at 90 degrees. Remember, there are four angles and all these four angles are equal to 90 degrees each. Opposite sides are equal. Sides are inclined at 90 degrees. The third closed figure is a square. Square is a plane figure bounded by four straight lines. A four-sided figure is called a square in which all sides are equal. ABCD is a square. AB is equal to CD equal to DC equal to AD. If it is 5, it will be 5 centimeter each. Opposite sides or all sides are equal. Each sides are inclined at 90 degrees each. So there is difference between rectangle and a square. In rectangle, opposite sides are equal. In a square, all sides are equal. The fourth closed figure is circle. Circle is another plane closed figure, not bounded by straight line. Circle is bounded by curved lines. Of plane figure which is bounded by curved lines is called a circle. Circle has a center. This curved line is known as circumference, which is also known as boundary. The distance between center to the curved line is known as radius, represented by r, and radius is always fixed. You must have drawn circle. Use compass, take suitable length. The tip of the compass you press it on the paper and roll the tip of the compass so that you get a closed figure by curved line. The tip of the compass where you put is known as center, and distance between center and the curved line is called radius. Next important term is perpendicular to a line, segment. Two lines are said to be perpendicular to each other if they contain 90-degree angle between them. EB is a straight line. You draw a vertical line. If these two line segments contain 90-degree angle, the lines are said to be perpendicular to each other. Now you have perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector means that a line which is passing through the midpoint of a given line and makes 90-degree angle with the given line is called perpendicular bisector line. You draw a line of length 6 cm. Use ruler and mark the midpoint. Draw another line passing through this. The vertical line is dividing this AB in two equal halves, two equal parts, and it makes 90-degree angle with the given line. So line which we are drawing and passing through the midpoint makes 90-degree angle is called perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector always passes through the midpoint of a given line. Perpendicular bisector always makes 90-degree angle with the given line. So these are technical terms you need to remember, and please read page number 2082, 211. Simple basic terms are there. What is plane figure, closed figure, open figure, linear boundary, curvilinear boundary, interior, exterior of a plane figure, different types of closed figures, perpendicular lines, and perpendicular bisector. So please do watch it carefully and then read the exercise Thank you very much. Stay safe.